In the news, Nigeria blast sanctioned businessmen dismiss claims of government interference.
PPP, out of some perceived loyalty to him and Azharuddin Mohammed, will put at risk the future and the interests of all the people of this country.
And SOCO cracks down on gold smuggling in Letem. Vice President Barry Jagdeo took aim at prominent businessmen Nazar and Azharuddin Mohammed at his weekly press conference, making it clear that the Guyanese government would not risk the lives of Guyanese to assist them. The Mohammeds, along with prominent Secretary May Thomas, were sanctioned by the U.S. Treasury Department 9 months ago. Nazar Mohammed recently took to social media to dispute claims that the sanctions have little effect, stating that his entire business has come to a standstill. The senior Mohammed also spoke about the difficulties he's currently facing in conducting business in Guyana, hinting that he may take legal action to challenge the sanctions.
His mining permit was cancelled by the government. Now the vessels these foreign vessels owned by the Mohammeds doesn't get permission for the cabotage any longer, and just somehow makes this into a conspiracy. He's been treated badly. I have constitutional rights here in Guyana. I'm treated badly by this administration. Now, clearly, this Mr. Mohammed believes that, falsely so, that the PPP, out of some perceived loyalty to him and Azharuddin Mohammed, will put at risk the future and the interests of all the people of this country for them, because somehow, somewhere in the past, he played marble with Chadi Jagan.
Jagdeo also criticized Azharuddin Mohammed for comments he reportedly made about the Agriculture Minister Zulfikar Mustafa in Essequibo, referring to him as a wannabe gangster. In political circles, many believe that Azharuddin may enter into politics.
So I have met Azharuddin Mohammed on a few occasions. And I think he is a wannabe gangster who can't string two coherent thoughts together. And if he had to confront APNU, he would shit a bucket load. That's my characterization, and I will say that publicly. He crossed a line today and he went after the Minister of Agriculture. A person who I know been working in the sector day and night. Day and night, Zulfikar Mustafa been working day and night to assist people. You go and tell the farmers, oh, he's corrupt. So, and that's it. He couldn't even mumble the thing properly. Talking about, oh, they export the rice as stupid. I wish you would have a press conference like the one I'm having, so you could answer all the allegations.
Nazar also accused senior members of the People's Progressive Party of spreading misinformation about visa revocations related to his family.
He had to start with the false premise that only U.S. entities could be sanctioned. You know, Guyanese could be sanctioned because of the association with the Mohammeds, when people are actually quietly bearing a lot of suffering and pain because they don't want to go public. No, it's a stigma, the shame. They don't want to go, they lost their visas, and they don't want people to know. And so, it sets up the third point in his statement.
Extra lemon and lime. and taste, you will never decline. Extra lemon and lime, it's the two combined. It's one of a kind. Extra lemon and lime. Extra lemon and lime. Taste the citrus in every sip.
One of the things that would distinguish us from the other guys is our advancement in technology when it comes to security. We've been able to actually go ahead and provide home service, home security service, and drone service, among the other service that would have significantly contributed to securing society as a whole.
Running late and can't wait at the gate? We got you. The Guyana Public Service Cooperative Credit Union Limited has introduced a fast and easier way to make payments to your accounts through the GT&T mobile money services. Here's how. Click on the MMG app. Under Services, select Pay Bills. When you are there, look for the Financial Institution option. Once that is done, select Guyana Public Service Cooperative Credit Union Limited to pay your loan or make payments to your savings. Payments to the credit union made easier. GPS CCU, the credit union you can bank on.
In a major intelligence-led operation conducted Wednesday, March 5th in Lethem Region 9, officers of the Special Organized Crime Unit SOCU successfully intercepted an illegal gold smuggling attempt. Acting on credible intelligence, SOCU officers detained 2 Brazilian nationals and seized a large quantity of gold and over 26 million Guyana dollars. Arrested are Brazilian national Albino Filo Alves Vera, a salesman from 55 Bovista, Brazil, and 39-year-old Erizangelo Virgil D'Oliveira, a Brazilian national and clothing vendor from Lot 3 Bovista, Brazil. The two are currently assisting with the investigations. According to the head of SOCU, Deputy Commissioner of Police Fazal Karembas, SOCU officers were able to disrupt the smuggling operation before the gold could be moved across the border, underscoring the government's unwavering commitment to tackle transnational crimes and protect the nation's valuable resources. The operation also serves as a warning to individuals and groups engaged in such illicit activities that law enforcement agencies remain vigilant and proactive in their enforcement efforts. This latest crackdown follows a similar enforcement action which happened in July last year at the Ramada Princess Hotel when officials responded to intelligence on illegal gold smuggling resulted in the arrest of 3 Chinese nationals. In that incident, 2 searches resulted in the discovery of over 50 million Guyana dollars, money counting machines, and an illegal firearm.
Washi. Hi people. Washing made so easy since I found Washi. Washing me use wash me clothes and I can say Washi soap powder wash clothes so nice. Washi soap powder leave your clothes color bright. Washi soap powder leave me clothes smelling nice, of course. So give thanks to Washi soap powder for doing my laundry right. Keep my clothes color bright. Have my clothes smelling nice for sure. I could not ask for more. Comes in lemon and original. It is a washing machine in a pack. Washi soap powder wash clothes so nice. Washi soap powder leave your clothes color bright. Washi soap powder have my clothes smelling nice, of course.
Distributors located in the Stabroek Market.
The urgent need for strong protections for victims of domestic violence, accountability for perpetrators, and respect for women and girls were among the key messages at a vigil held Tuesday at the Seawall Bansan. The event honored 6 women and girls who lost their lives to domestic violence in the first 2 months of the year. Rights activist Vidarada Kisun emphasized the importance of implementing systems to safeguard victims and ensure justice is served.
We kept doing this thing of naming names and, doing the vigils and so for the woman who died and even for the woman who survived. And but there's something peculiarly horrible this year when the government said that they will be setting their target of 10 femicides. And this is a particularly horrible statement from the government, which makes no sense. That really and truly, this is not what government is supposed to do. You don't do that. You're making sure that you provide accessible services for citizens and let people know. And you listen to what people's experiences are so that you improve. All of us who've been involved in this, you listen, you understand. We know many survivors, for example, don't necessarily want to go to the police, but they might want counseling.
Christine Samaru, the founder of Breadfruit Collective and one of the organizers of the event, said violence is not acceptable, adding that there needs to be a discussion on domestic violence.
I think it has become so normalized in Guyana that we have gotten so accustomed to the news of every week, every month we're hearing a new story that we forget that this is not acceptable. We tolerate rape culture in such a way that we see a woman or a girl get called on the street, we listen to the music, and we don't bat an eye anymore because violence has become something we accept. However, I think it's time for us to say no more. Enough is enough. We have faced enough of this type of violence. And I think as citizens, we must realize that within our constitution, it protects women and girls. Within our various acts, it protects women and girls. And it's important for us to hold our representatives, those same people in power who have signed on to these various agreements, to actually action it and to be held accountable.
Ashley Abraham said it is important for persons to know and recognize the signs of domestic abuse and seek help immediately.
I would say find someone that you can trust. Let them know what the situation is. Understand that sometimes love is not enough. You need to pay attention to people's actions. But I also have a message to the men. Men, you are more than just your fists. You are more than just your ability to overcome a woman physically. Please understand that you already have a physical and social advantage. Treat your women with care. There are women that are putting their bodies and their livelihoods on the line to produce children that will bear your name. Respect the sacrifices that the women in your life make. And if you are unhappy where you are, please leave before you hurt her.
For these and other stories, do visit us at our website www.rdproductiongy.com.